Hello everyone, I'm the new and improved Voltaic Zenite, and welcome to a brand new video. I'm trying something different for this video. Instead of a LEGO custom minifigure series video, I thought I'd make a special custom Funko Pops video. For today's series, I am showcasing Funko Pops I've drawn from the series Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. While the game has yet to be released, enough information and visuals have been revealed for me to draw Funko Pops of some of the characters as accurate as I can. I hope you guys enjoy. Warning, if you know not much on Security Breach, this video will contain spoilers. Also, if you like reading horror or mystery stories, or reading in general, I have made a small book based off the Fazbear Fright series by Scott Cawthon. I hope you enjoy reading special delivery on Wattpad, link in the description. Okay, no more delaying. The first Funko Pop is the main star himself, Glamrock Freddy. Freddy has had many incarnations in the series, from a brown bear, a shinier version, a ghost, a nightmare, and so much more. This version of Freddy Fazbear is built as a glam rock singer from the 80s. For his head shape, I mostly shaped it from how his head looks from the official Glamrock Freddy and Gregory statue made by Funko, with a bit of extra detail. I made his pose, to show as if he is ready to perform on stage. A good start as we go down the list. People have commented how Glamrock Freddy's design seemed to be reminiscent more of a tiger than a bear. And while I can kind of see that, and it is a little funny, I mean, looking at it now, if you give, Freddy his signature top hat, you will still see it's Freddy. In this new experience of Five Nights at Freddy's comes new characters. Joining Freddy on stage is an alligator animatronic known as Montgomery Gator. It is already known that in the game, he will have his own golf course. I think it's like mini golf, not like actual golf. For his design, while most of his merchandise has no eyes and just his glasses, I felt he looked better with, both his eyes and glasses. One thing I am really proud of is how I detailed the pattern on his legs. As for the head, that was really difficult. I just took a picture of an action figure I have of him from Funko and reshaped it a bit when drawing. And, I think it came out really good. And, as for his guitar, there are two versions of it, but I chose the version from the official art rather than the Funko action figure. I feel like the art would be more accurate. But still, yeah, this is Montgomery Gator. Another new member of Freddy's band, Roxanne Wolf, is a female wolf who plays a keyboard. And, is apparently the only Five Nights at Freddy's character that I seem to see actually have, hair. Like from the head. From what some people have said before, Roxanne seems to be the Foxy of Security Breach, since Foxy doesn't seem to be in the game at all. As for drawing her head, I had to redraw it at least 4 times before I seem to have an accurate head shape. I mean, when you have only some of the art and the Funko action figure to go by, it's kind of hard considering the two head shapes are kind of different since Funko reused a head shape from the Mangle action figure, which, is kind of lazy, I'll say there. I was mostly looking at her official post art as reference. As for the keyboard, it was not really hard. I mean, there's a ton of references of these kind of keyboards, and heck, there's even this kind of model in the game Roblox. I mean, a little random, yes, but it was interesting. And honestly, I find Roxanne be a unique character. Funny enough, her first appearance was actually in Freddy in Space 2. Yeah. Very interesting. But still, yes, this is Roxanne Wolf. While Freddy has two new faces in the band, Roxanne and Montgomery, this final member of the band is a familiar yet different face. Chica, now in a glam rock theme and design similar to glam rock Freddy, also plays a guitar and now wears a bow on her head, along with the other parts of her design. Her design seems to go off from Funtime Chica's design from Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, due to her white color and, you never see a white Chica for the rest of the series. Most of the Chicas in Five Nights at Freddy's is yellow. Or, a slightly orange. So seeing, another white Chica is, pretty unique. And I think, goes off from Funtime Chica. Even though a good amount of the Funtime characters are, white. So, it's interesting. I will say, at least Chica actually is the color of a chicken now, and not a duck. She even has some face paints of pink slashes on her face. Not all over her face, just more like on the cheek, to one side. She is another great version of Chica, like many others in the franchise. And honestly, it'll be interesting to see how she works in the game. Can't wait to see. When drawing her, it wasn't really much of a challenge. I definitely did not use the head from the official Funko action figure as reference, because boy, that, again, Funko kind of made it a little inaccurate and just used, an older Chica head that was from Chica Five Nights at Freddy's 1. And that is not very accurate. In fact, it kind of looked, again, pretty lazy and reused. But hey, this is like an older argument that happened like months ago. Still, hopefully I made the design look a little better. In most of the promotional stuff for Security Breach, it is revealed that the animatronics are not the only threat to the player. A woman dressed in a white bunny suit will actually hunt you, the player, in the game. Meet Vanni. Vanni, in her lore, is a girl whose mind has been enslaved and controlled by a virus known as Glitchtrap, due to her being, playing a VR game that Glitchtrap was in. Her antics seem to involve wanting to lure kids with the promise of games and fun before trying to end their lives with a knife. As for her design, while the FNaF community has made many models and versions of how Vanni looks, before Vanni's look was officially revealed, and even her head shape has changed sometimes in SFM models, I focus more on the Vanni and Vanessa statue by Funko, considering I feel it's more accurate to the game as, the molds look totally original and most likely came from Scott himself. I gave her a pose that was given to her in a teaser on scottgames.com, which by the time this video is made is probably still on Scott Games. She wields a kitchen knife with, one hand, and another hand's giving out to offer it to you. Not the knife, more like, a pose of, like, luring you. Like, her probably asking you, do you trust her? Her costume seems stitched together from other pieces of fabric, and it seems that she'll be the main antagonist in Security Breach. Vanessa, also known as Security Gal, shares a similar name to Vanni. It is heavily theorized and nearly confirmed that Vanni and Vanessa are one of the same person, and she faces a Jekyll and Hyde situation. It is possible that in the game, the animatronics see you as a threat to kids and try to kill you as Vanessa. While when you play as a kid, you defend against Vanessa, who has become Vanni. It could lead to how in Security Breach, we could not be playing as one, but possibly two characters and their perspectives. Her design is mainly based on her promotional art more than the Funko statue. I gave her a flashlight, and she is also holding her security cap. Because, the reason why I didn't actually put on her head is because, I don't know. I went for the head shape, and honestly, I did not want to really add the security cap, considering most of the time she's not really wearing it. Well, okay, from that one poster, I mean. That, you know, the poster that's on screen. I kind of went off that one more than the rest of the references. It is currently unknown if she will be a playable character, but it is heavily theorized. It is possible she may only be the only threat in the game, but considering this is Five Nights at Freddy's, it's clear that the animatronics will pose a threat to the player at some point. Most likely. In 2 trailers for Security Breach, it is highly implied that the player will play as a little kid named Gregory. He seems to be protected from Vanni by Glamrock Freddy, since in the official Glamrock Freddy and Gregory statue by Funko, Gregory is hiding in Glamrock Freddy. Plus, in the trailer, Gregory does seem to be talked to by a deep voice individual, which most people have already, confirmed is Glamrock Freddy. Due to the Funko statue. Gregory has a band-aid on his cheek. This may either be a detail to give Gregory more in-depth design, or this may be an injury from Vanni herself. I mean, considering Vanni wields a knife, it is possible she actually did try to hurt Gregory. I made him look worried and scared, and the trailers seem to give him that emotion. Because in the trailer, Gregory seemed to whimper and seemed to was holding back tears, most likely scared for his life. And as for his size, I'm concerned there's not many Funko Pops I know that seem to be the size of a kid. I tried my best to, make a post, to make the Gregory the size of a kid, Funko Pop style. But still, I mean, if we're gonna be playing as a kid in Five Nights at Freddy's, that's actually gonna be a first, since Five Nights at Freddy's 4. But that game's actually confusing on its lore. But still, yeah, this is Gregory. While Glitchtrap is mainly a character from the game Five Nights at Freddy's VR Help Wanted, it is implied that he will return in Security Breach as Vanni's guide and master. For his design, I gave him a pose of him reaching out a hand to you, as if he were asking you to trust him. For his backstory, it is highly theorized that Glitchtrap is the serial killer William Afton from the past Five Nights at Freddy's games. He most likely survived as proved in the Fazbear Frights books. After Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, he was kept impossibly alive by a child spirit who wanted to keep him tormented in nightmares. Long story short, he ended up in a robot named the Stitch Wraith with 2 other kids' souls, got destroyed, and rebuilt in a giant pile of animatronic trash and parts. The stories haven't concluded yet, but it is possible he found a way into the Help Wanted VR game. I also have given him a green virtual variation design. Since when it comes to most glitch art, Glitchtrap art, it seems to show him, and not just his full, model, but also seems to show him in his more glitchy state, to where he's not completely whole, to where he's green and has, bright purple eyes. But still, for William Afton, in any form, he always comes back. For the final Funko Pop on the list we have today, we have a version of Glitchtrap from the mobile version of Help Wanted on iOS or Android. While people just call him Glitchtrap still, I prefer to call him Amalgamation Trap. A mouthful, yes, but that's exactly what this thing is. This version of Glitchtrap shows up as the final part in a small pixelated game in Help Wanted Mobile known as Princess Quest. What he says to the player is decoded as, "I always come back, let me out." I mean, I can play a clip right here. For his design, I just went all out on it. I made him look like a crazy mess. Of course, I still tried to stay true to his design, but I mean, considering this guy only has a pixelated version and is like a gooey mess, like those kind of creatures you would find in Epic Mickey of all places. I mean, still, this is like a very interesting way to see Glitchtrap. But yeah, this is Amalgamation Trap. Anyways, thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed it and want more custom Lego or Funko videos, or even something different, please like and subscribe and leave a comment below. I will definitely read them. You'll have an electrifying day. Bye everyone!